Today's video is all about overcoming adversity, like blowing a lower unit on the way to make a delivery after you talked your wife into coming with you on a Sunday to work. This stuff is crazy. I can't even make it up. So here I am loading the barge, ready to go. I've got several bundles of material, tons of stuff to go down to this job we're doing 17 miles away from the closest road. Super cool remote location fishing camp. These are like 16-foot 2x12s, 2x4s, 3x12s, 40-foot long, all kind of stuff. Lots of material. Anyway, stay tuned. Pay attention. Oh yeah, by this point in the video, I didn't film it because I was driving my pickup. I had already backed my pickup into the parked boom of the excavator as I was trying to get the material a little closer to the boat. I backed the pickup right up onto the boat where the excavator was already sitting. It smashed my tailgate on my pickup, which I just got back from the body shop, which is a whole totally different video. Anyway, it was the start of a rocky day, but my wife was into it, so I was just making it happen, moving ahead. So we get this material loaded. We start heading down the bayou, and now you're just going to have to watch and see what happens. It's kind of crazy. This kind of stuff just doesn't normally happen to me. My equipment's usually perfectly maintained, and I know if something's not quite right. As you watch this video, don't judge by the problem. Judge by the recovery. How quickly can you bounce back from an adversity? That's how I judge things. If it's screwed up, make it right. Just make it happen, one way or another. If you could do that, the problems seem to disappear. When you work on the water, you have to have backup plans A, B, and C, and sometimes D. It's not like you can just pull over to the side or coast off and call AAA. You just have to be overly prepared. Just do what you gotta do to make it happen. Just bear with me. I have a couple more bundles of material to get on the boat. Normally with a crew, it takes 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes to load the boat. It took an hour and a half by myself. My wife was helping me, but it still took a little bit of time. When you're working by yourself, you develop all these techniques. You've tried to get the swing just perfect so you can drop it in place when it's in the right position. Sometimes it swings the wrong way, and you gotta let it work to your advantage, or not. But I got it that time. Those things weigh about 3,000 pounds a piece. They're a we call truck mats. And my plan was to put them up on top of the structure to support the lumber as a temporary floor for construction purposes. You have to remember, it's a Sunday morning, so the fuel dock is super busy with fishermen, we call them sports, going out to go fishing for the weekend. Whereas we're pulling in with a 60-foot long, over 100,000 pound vessel into this little tiny dock, and there's only one place that we can swing it into. So we kind of had to hang out and wait for our shot to get in there and fuel up. It's just the way it is. Just make it happen. Don't get frustrated. If you've ever docked a boat, it's super helpful to have somebody calling out distances as you're coming into a spot. So in other words, there's a lot of blind spots. You can't see directly behind you or beside you when you're running the boat. Kind of like in a car, but this is just bigger. It's 20 foot wide by 60 foot long. So my wife was helping me by telling me if I was going to hit the dock or not in my blind spots. And I make it look easy, but it's a little tricky to swing it in there.
About 3 feet. Two feet. Well, this side's about 2 feet. This side's about 4 feet and closing. Pretty close. Right here, you're gonna bump. Bump. Oh, good job. You're here. You can't rush that stuff.
After we filled up, we headed out on our adventure. Shortly into our adventure, we had a problem. One of the engines revved up real high, and that usually means that a bushing in the prop got burnt up. And you will see in this video that that was not the case. As I diagnosed and went through all the possible issues, it ended up to be a lower unit. An absolutely beautiful spot to break down.
And of course we're broke down.
We're gonna make it happen.
Baling twine. What are you repairing, Lee?
What's that?
What are you repairing?
We are gonna change this wheel out because we spun the bushing inside it.
Oh,
We're gonna get it.
but not quite yet.
Come down here.
Up close and personal.
It's like changing a flat tire on a boat. the water. But we got a shiny brand new one ready to go. Only problem is this is the left and that's right, so I gotta get the other one out.
You might be giving the Duluth Trading Company a shout out.
Hey!
Duluth Trading Company a shout out.
My pants.
You're on these.
Always have a spare. Or two in my case. I think we're running our spare. This isn't brand new. Alright, so what we're doing here is we are rebuilding the inside hub on a propeller hub. And it's not a big deal, you just gotta do it. Follow the directions. So these are like nylon sticks that are a wear item. They just get chewed up sometimes. They give you a little elastic band in the kit to keep everything together. And by the way, we're out on the water. When you want to have all these spare parts with you, test your MacGyver skills. Getting close. That's how it looks, just like the diagram.
Show the diagram.
Alright. So, this is the prop that came off. We got another one right here. It's the same angle. We got a left and a right prop to run with here. So we are going to put this back together. And you use whatever you've got on hand as a hammer. To do it. You seat it in there. Go a little bit further. It's not heavy enough. couple more taps. I think that'll work. Let's take a look at this one. Oh yeah. So this is what came out of there. Totally ground up. We're good to go. Install it. So the prop just slides on this spline shaft. Boom. Drop a washer on there, and then we put a nut. Don't drop it in the water.
Don't say that.
Let me go get my handy dandy tool, my vice grip. Filming?
I'm filming.
So you don't want this super tight for the exact reason that we just had, because it just kind of holds it on there. Yes, I've done this a couple times.
There's a big barge coming.
Oh yeah. Gotta make do with the tools that you have on hand. Looks like she's gonna hold her in there until we get to the next stop. And that's how you do it.
Spud pole coming up. Not good. That's never a good look. Did you put it together wrong? Not good.
After realizing it was not a bad bushing in the propeller, I had to look a lot deeper, and I diagnosed it as a blown lower unit. Not a good situation. So we had to deal with it. Bring the boat back in on one engine, get her fixed. It's the only thing you can do. It didn't go into gear.
It's not into gear?
No.
Why is that?
Transmission problem. Lower unit.
That's what I said, it wasn't engaging.
So, what we'll do...
Call Boat Hoist US?
No, we'll call our buddy out on the water.
Boat USA.
Hey Siri, call Jeremy Boat Mechanic.
I don't see a Jeremy boat mechanic.
Call Jeremy Nees Boat Mechanic.
I don't see a Jeremy Nees boat mechanic in your contacts. Who do you want to call?
Boat Mechanic Jeremy
Calling
Nees.
Jared Nees boat mechanic mobile.
Thank you. Happening.
Hang on. Say it again.
That's not happening.
Here comes the other tug and barge. Following the other one.
Well, we're gonna run her in on one engine, and then when we get there, we'll take the lower unit off and bring it to a repair shop, get her fixed up, so we can make it happen. That's all you can do. Make it happen.
It didn't happen today though. But at least it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll be happy to get broke down. It's not gonna be pretty.
No. We're going too fast, and I can't do this.
Is it soft bottom?
Yeah.
It's spinning you pretty quick.
There we go. That would have been hard without smoking this. Hopefully, we can make this happen. I'll use my canvas pattern right here. Do it. We'll get her. Perfect. Can't believe we got that.
The spud poles.
Save the day.
Good job, Captain Lee.
All right. This is how it happens. This is how you make it happen. All right, so what do we have here? 35 bags of Quickcrete. We got the broken gears that shattered in our lower unit, just smashed in half here. We got the brand new lower unit up on top. They waited for me last night because I'm such a good customer. $8,000 later. We got the rest of the lower unit underneath right there. Got our shovels, our rakes, everything we need to do today's job and fix the boat and keep going, make it happen. Always judge somebody on how they recover from an adversity. So this is what it's like. We're making it happen. We're gonna get her done. Got the men unstrapping the load. We're gonna put the lower unit on, then we're gonna go over to another job site and mix up some cement, concrete. Can't wait to get this lower unit installed. Barge back in action. Hey, this is what you do to make it happen when you need to make it happen. This is a lower unit on an F350 Yamaha. Freaking thing is heavy and expensive. Real expensive. We're gonna put it on. Slide it back down. Climb over. Climb up this thing. Look. Slide it. Nope. Get my hands up. Get my hands out. Everything's lined up. Slam it over. Alright, keep filming. Don, pull over there and get at least one nut. Just bring a nut over here. And a wrench. Put it on any one of those. Got the Dominator in action. Take the whole thing together. Can you see what he's doing? Come up here. Take the extension off and just put the ratchet on. Just tighten it by hand. There you go. She's a beaut, Clark. Take a look at it. So, there's like a shift shaft in there. There's a water shaft. There's all kind of stuff in there. She's a beaut. Anyway, we'll be back in business. I'm excited. I can't wait to go make some money. Get some work done. Show people how to make it happen. No extra parts. That's a good thing. So look, whenever you're doing a lower unit, you think you got it all apart. There's two hidden bolts up in here. One here and one up in there. Make sure you get those. You don't, it ain't coming apart or going back together. Hey, like and subscribe if you like this kind of drama.